What's happening? Comic-Con 2012.
I've come early, like 4 o'clock in the morning. This is my first time, like, actually going through the night.
And I don't want to be in the back of the room. I want to be up front with them.
So excited to just watch them and just be in awe of being in the same room as them.
Here we go, into the madness.
Into the melee.
Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
So it was like, boom. And all we could do was scream back.
Dressed up in capes and stuff, and actually, I was coming down the lift in the hotel this morning next to a Dalek girl, which was really cool. It took us a second to register each other, and we both just went, ah!
Have I found out the Doctor's real name?
Do you know? Do you have an idea?
Do I have an idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
He knows, and he won't tell me!
I mean, to be honest, he's been there from the start, hasn't it? It really is. He never gives his name. Other Time Lords do. Everybody else does. He never gives his name, and the show is called Doctor Who. Clearly the question is tremendously important, and only I know why.
So do you have an idea that you will never tell anyone, or is it just something that you've never even decided?
No, I actually found out the truth, and I'm not, but I can't.
Are you
Welcome to our life. A succession of Stephen knowing information, having the power to withhold it, and smiling at us. The real heartbeat of the show is the quality of the writing and the quality of the writers that it attaches as well, and that is making our job infinitely easier. You know, I'm not just saying that because you're next to me.
It's the best writing for women characters out there, hands down, and I love that the most.
It can be anything, and you're not bound by genre, and that you can tell a horror story one week or a sort of rom-com story the next, and it can afford invention and inventiveness, and you know, it's sort of limitless, really.
As the actors, what plots would you like to see happen in the show?
I'm really intrigued by Atlantis.
I don't know, I think the Doctor should join a band.
I like pianos, I really like pianos. So maybe something to do with playing a piano that shrinks people, and we get trapped inside the piano and have to like dodge all the hammers.
The craziest fan encounter. We got in the car, and there was a lady there who told me that I was an exact replica of her pet hedgehog.
I think Matt Smith looks just like a hedgehog. I've got a picture of him on my wall and pictures of hedgehogs.
Like that's going to flatter me, a hedgehog.
What's your favorite gadget, button, or screen in the TARDIS?
But my favourite bit is actually the gear and the lever that flies it. Because of the rhythm of it, I can go whiz off.
The question was, have there ever been any like little objects or pieces on set, maybe from the TARDIS, that you've been like really tempted to just kind of stick in your bag when you leave?
I think we've done it.
We've done it.
I took the binoculars.
Yeah.
We've rocked various bits of TARDIS.
And you just kind of go, because if we break it so often, just go, oh no, it's broken, don't worry, I'll take it off. Steal the time rotor. Steal the time rotor. But I ask for bigger costumes, just so I can fit things in.
It's been great that the three of us have experienced all this together as well.
I think so, yeah. And we all started at the same time, roughly, which was cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been beyond our wildest dreams.
Wildest dreams.
Working together for quite some time, and I was wondering if you noticed any weird or interesting habits amongst each other.
Oh my God.
They all come out when we're like a little bit nervous or something.
What, the weird and interesting ones? Okay, this is one of Karen's, when she's a bit nervous, and I'm constantly going, stop it, stop your lips, stop it. She kicks her lips. All day, every day, all day, she rips the skin off them.
It's my thinking face, like it helps do you think?
Yeah.
Matt does this when he's sort of like trying to like get in the zone, and he's like goes. Did you not know you do that? Some people have talked to you about that.
Have they? Arthur's wonderful when he's grumpy.
I quite like looking at Karen for ages until she sees that I'm looking.
That's a fun game.
Oh yeah.
Basically, you know, there's a lot of time to kill on a film set, so the only thing we can do is irritate each other, that's it.
You know, obviously, the big news this year is that we're saying goodbye to the Ponds this year.
You didn't stop crying.
I didn't stop crying for 2 weeks. In between takes, anything was setting me off.
Yeah.
Pictures set me off.
Broccoli.
Broccoli, tender stem. I'm gonna miss getting to run down corridors away from imaginary monsters because they're bitten after road sometimes. And
You can still do that, it will just be weird.
I'm gonna miss these guys, I really am. I've made some of my best friends on this show.
If there's something happening in a scene, say for instance there's a moment that we react to, I mean even now, I won't have to look, and something's happened there, let's say it happened like that, and us three would go... And like, you know, because you become kind of symbiotic in that. Yeah.
The dynamic between the three of them is amazing.
Unbelievably, it's transformed my life, it's changed my life, and working with these guys who have become, you know, my firm friends.
So what do you guys have plans on what's next for you guys?
Yeah. Yes!
You want to go to
Should we answer? Okay, right.
What's it called?
Okay,
so I'm going to Scotland to do a little film called Not Another Happy Ending, which is about a writer. And then I'm doing... doing a film in America called Oculus about a mirror.
so, I'm sorry, that's a bit bumbling, because that's just me. I'm going to do a play in London with my best friend, and we've known each other since we were like 8, so that's really exciting. And then, oh, this is exciting, I'm going to do it in my normal voice. I am going to, because I'm new, I'm going to do a new series called Broadchurch with, get this, David Tennant.
The thing is, it's been such a huge part of our lives. It's changed our lives. But
yeah,
it was so exciting to film those final moments though, because they are great.
And our departure is so good.
It's really, really good.
I couldn't believe it when I watched it.
It's a climactic meeting, and I think a brilliant end to what has become, in my mind, and I'm a bit biased, but my 2 favourite companions, you know, so...
Wait a minute! Now you say that now, but we were in the elevator and you turned to them and you went...
Didn't you guys used to be in Doctor Who?
Ouch! Yeah, cling to it.
Ah, you cut me deep.
It's been incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, it's, you know, huge episodes. We've had Daleks, we've had Angels, we've been to New York, we've shot an episode in Spain. It's just been absolutely epic. But, you know, saying goodbye to these guys was the big one, really.
It was very, very difficult to know that, because it's not just fiction you're ending. You're actually ending a real-life experience working with Karen and Arthur was absolutely coming to an end. And I thought, I've written my last words ever for Alien. Of course I hadn't. There's always something else.
Sure.
But you know, it was genuinely, properly sad.
Yeah, it's going to be sad, but it's always really interesting to see the new characters that come about and the different personalities that they introduce in the show. So I'm sure it'll be a great new element.
But I do think it's important to note that we trust you. We trust you that, you know, that whatever it is that you do, we're gonna follow you and trust that, you know, that you're not gonna damage our hearts for too long. You know?
The show is the star, and the show will continue without us, without, dare I say, Stephen, without, you know, because that's the thing that we're here to serve, and that's what we do, and it is about regeneration, and it is about welcoming in Jenna and a new era and a new time, and you know, that's what's exciting.
There's the sci-fi and everything else behind it, but what it really comes down to is this man who travels everywhere and with his friends. Like, that's really what I feel like Doctor Who is about, is the friendship and the camaraderie of everybody working together.
I think if the world was a bit more like Comic-Con, it would be a better place, right?
Thank you for your continual support. Thank you for your enthusiasm, and you scream like dinosaurs. It's brilliant. So enough love, enough respect. See you next year.